I'll give an answer that's a little less optimistic, but I certainly would like to join in the optimism that we can do something about it. It's not just climate change, but as I mentioned earlier in my lecture, land use changes and other factors contribute. So I'd like to be optimistic, but I'm not optimistic that we're there yet. First of all, environmental adaptability of species is not sufficient. And the species that do well are not necessarily the species that we want. They are weedy species, adaptable species that may take over, increasing their ranges, and as I mentioned before, simplifying systems. These species will have much broader ranges, and the simplification of the systems is going to make them more vulnerable to collapse. Preserving endangered species in low numbers, just if we preserve the species, but we're losing a lot of populations, and that's what's happening, still leaves them at risk, reduces their number, and changes the nature of ecosystems. The solution is, as the late ecologist E.O. Wilson said, we need to set aside larger swaths of land than we are doing. I'm not optimistic that that's going to happen sufficiently because there's only so much land on Earth and there's a lot of competition to do it. We need to do more. I'm optimistic that if we join together, we can do more, but I'm not optimistic that the steps we have been taking are going to be sufficient.